Tactical Thursday, shot talk, everybody. I got more done than I thought I was going to do on this Scout 2. I'll show it in a second. This thing is a chunk of steel. I had to make some serious modifications in order to make these slabs work. If this morning's the morning agenda, these slabs were only 1.5 inches wide. So I spent about 30-45 minutes trying to shop for 2-inch wide slabs, and I could go a little bit bigger. I'd have to order them, but I'm not going to spend 40, 50 bucks on a slabs they were asking the price for. You know, I get this stuff on Amazon or a couple of suppliers. I even checked Tops. Tops they put up a notification, and I opened up an account there. I just never did buy it. They announced they had a whole bunch of micarta for sale, used micarta or unused micarta, the stuff that's too small for them to use but something we could use. And they had like 2-inch, and I like 3/8 inch thick. So I went there, and they just didn't have anything thick enough. So I had to make do what I had. I had long enough. Well, they're longer than, I had to make modifications, I'll put it that way. So I already drew out the slabs for the next blank, the Scout 3. But I'm going to show you this in a second. I first want to say, and I'm saying this because I'm sincere about this. This little dispatch knife that I did a review on yesterday, and I actually requested this. They wanted me to do a review, and I said, because I looked at their knives. You go on their website, they got some pretty awesome knives. So I saw this, and this is that kind of front pocket carry type knife. You know what I mean? So I ended up using this. I had to do some cutting on some leather, and this thing is awesome. And the G10 scales are grippy. So yeah, I posted a bunch of videos yesterday from Dispatch, and I got the links for it. But this thing right here is awesome. I'm not sure how many they had left there, but I'm so pleased with this. But you can see it's razor sharp, and I was able to just cut the leather. Love it, absolutely love it. Okay, I took time out, because I'll tell you why in a second. I went inside and grabbed, I haven't thrown this in ages. This is the K-Bar 1213 fighting knife. This is the clip point straight edge. I haven't thrown this in ages. So I went out there and did some awful throwing. But yeah, they stick. You know, all I can say is they stick. I was kind of racing around, and my trigger finger in my right hand's kind of bothering me. But no excuses. Had a blast throwing it. I straightened it out a little bit later. But yeah, I had this back here, and I did a short video, and I'll do up close and personal on this. It's just a fantastic knife, made in USA. And this is the K-Bar 1213 fixed blade knife. It was just there. I thought, what is that? And you know, I always have the serrated ones, Tonto, and I'll be darned. How about that? Isn't that cool? At first, I thought that it was the Ontario SP, whatever that one I had. Okay, here we go. Now, this is Scout 2. I'm going to finish it tomorrow. This is the first time. Let me just show you. Okay, yeah, I did green again. This is the green. And I did the lanyard hole. I added jipping. Look at this chunk of steel. This is heavy. This is really heavy. Now, if you look, I've done something totally different. I looked inside my drawer here, my knife chest. There's no telling what the grunt's got inside his drawers. Did I say that? I'm not going to edit that. Anyway, I went to looking for screws. This thing was so thick that the scales and the thickness of the blank, the BPS screws weren't going to work. So I came across these pins. Those are pins, my friends. You know I don't do pins. I did pins. They pop in and lock, and I epoxied the handle on there. And how about that? I thought it kind of looked kind of cool with all that satin. Okay, I got a little edge going on it. I'll finish that tomorrow. I got some more buffing to do. some more polishing. And I got to decide on do I do a brown leather sheath or a black leather sheath. And this is one I'm not going to be able to interchange with my other ones because this is a whole different shape right here. My Scout series is like for camping, hiking, hunting. Okay, this is a 440 steel again. Okay, my next one, I get up in the D2 steel next. And I also looked at my wish list. So this is cool for the Scout series. I've been wanting to get, I had that black stonewash in the Grunt series, that one with the yellow and black scales. But I've been wanting some black finish knives. And I found some, and they're 1095 carbon steel, high carbon steel with a black finish. And that you got to be careful because you don't want to scarf it up, you know. You just got to take your time. But yeah, I'm pleased with the jipping. It's right there in the right place. This epoxy is still drying. I think it's the weather because I got the 5-minute. I got the 5-minute. It might be just an old tube. It's about out. I used the 5-minute JB Weld epoxy. So the decision tomorrow, after I polish it up, sharpen it, I'll do a cut test. What color sheath? You know what I mean? Brown leather or black leather? I'm leaning toward the black cord and a black sheath, personally. Well, we'll find out. Okay, hope everybody had a great day. Leave this here to dry. I'm going to go inside. Y'all have a great evening, and SOG out.